Hello ladies and gentlemen, toy enthusiasts and those new to Tough Nerd Toys LLC. I'm your host Uncle Nerd and welcome to another episode of Busted Open. Busting it open since 2007. And today we'll be reviewing Thundercats Classics Matty Collector's Panthro. Panthro is Lion's most diligent protector as well as father figure to all the Thundercats. An incredibly intelligent, well-versed persona, Panthro is often the catalyst for saving the day. Our favorite tinkerer and protector of the Thunder Tank, Panthro can build or fix anything. He is the creator of most of the weapons used by the Thundercats. He is the most naturally assertive of the Thundercats, but never the aggressor of conflict. A true warrior in every sense. Martial artist, weapons specialist, tactician, and motivator. Panthro is a crucial presence on the team. Aside from all his other talents, Panthro also possesses incredible strength. So much so, he has been known to lift the Thunder Tank. With his unrivaled skills in hand-to-hand combat, martial arts, his superior intellect, his agility, the ability to create and repair, his propensity to motivate his fellow Thundercats, Panthro is an indispensable member of the team. His weapons? Nunchucks, a number of gaseous little tablets of his own creation, retractable spikes in the shoulder straps, and belt buckle tool. And his fears are fear of bats. So today, we're going to bust this guy open and see if he's worth the scratch. So here we have Panthro, the Mattel version, in the box. And I mean, like, it's a standard box, but you gotta admit this artwork on the side looks absolutely amazing. Let me bring it a little bit closer so you can see it. I love the artwork on the side. I mean, it's a standard black box. It says Panthro, has the Thundercats logo right here, has the Cat Slayer right there and everything like that. I mean, you know, a little bit of information right here to keep you, you know, I guess to keep things legal or whatever the case may be. And I mean, it looks amazing. I love it. The box looks amazing. So let's bust this guy out, bust him open. And we have here, wow, look at this. Look at this. Oh man. Oh man, this looks absolutely amazing. Panthro looks amazing. Look at this guy. He looks amazing. This guy looks amazing. He looks absolutely amazing in the box. And it came in this typical box that the other Thundercats came with and stuff like that. And unfortunately, from what I understand, Super 7's not going to pick this up. Or they might pick it up, we don't know. So this may be the very last Thundercat we get in the series, which is Panthro. Because I think they released Mumm-Ra and Mumm-Ra and no Tigra, you know, but I think, who knows, Super 7 might pick it up. So hopefully, let's cross our fingers and they will pick it up. And yeah, the box looks amazing. Again, you got this beautiful art in the back, and it says Panthro is one of the toughest warriors of the Thundercats and relies on his physical strength as much as he does his mastery of martial arts. During combat, he uses a pair of chain fighting sticks that open into a pair of cat paws. These nunchuck-like weapons spray various chemical compounds that he uses against enemies. Panthro also builds all of the vehicles used by the Thundercats on Third Earth, including the Thunder Tank, the Hovercat, and more. He is the mechanic, the engineer, and the pilot for the Thundercats. They need to really put it out there. He's also the ninja, because I mean, like, when you called in Panthro, I mean, growing up, I loved Panthro, but when they called in Panthro, and he had his own beat too, it'd be like some old disco soul beat, it'd be like, I loved it. So, getting back to the figure in the box right here. Nice little logo of Thundercats right here. Nice little Thundera symbol right here. You know, great art. I love the art that they gave him. So, let's bust this guy open and see what's going on. Alright, so, let's see. Come on out. Come on out. Come on out. There. Am I missing anything? Wow, this looks, it has something in the back right here that's keeping it from coming out. There we go. Whoa. Okay. So this guy looks pretty good inside the package. And let's pull all this stuff out. Wait, I got something still in here. Look. I guess this is like, you know when he spins his nunchuck? When he spins his nunchucks and stuff like that? I guess this is what it is. And it's taped on. I mean, like, they put this stuff in here very secure. So you're not pulling this off or anything like that. Alright, and so you got this right here, which looks pretty cool. You know, I guess you can attach it to the nunchucks or whatever the case may be, and like, you know, do like a little spinning thing going on. And bring this a little bit closer, do like a little spinning thing and stuff like that. This is great, and it's made a lot of like a little flexible plastic and anything. I wouldn't say bend it or anything like that, because you wanted to keep the shape of it being completely solidified or like straight, you know. The box, you know, typical Thundercats logo in there. You've seen the box right there. Putting all this stuff over here, getting this out the way. Put this over there, bring this back a little bit, and let's pull this guy out. Wow, they really strapped this guy in here. Let's just hope I don't break it. Oh boy, yeah, they got those little twisty tie things. So give me 1 second, and we can get this right on out. Okay, so I got them out. They had them strapped in with these little plastic thingies right here. Oh my God, there's some more. Man, here we go. Here we go, here we go. So let's just get rid of this. All right, I mean, like, it's not like these things are even in stores anyway. Like, nobody can steal them, anything like that. So yeah, you got the figure itself right here. You know, you gotta excuse me. Not to mention, it's been a while since I've been recording and stuff like that. So yeah, you got the figure right here. You got the other parts of the nunchucks right here. And it comes with a real nice chain. I like the chain. You know, adds a little realism to the nunchucks and stuff like that. See, look at that. That's awesome. And there's another one right here. I have no idea what's going on with this autofocus. It's acting weird. There we go. And the figure right here. Now, I mean, wow, boy, it's so much stuff. Now, I don't understand why they keep giving these guys these little extra hands and stuff like that, because they don't really serve a purpose. Because even with the Lynx-O and stuff like that, I tested it out, and I mean, like, both the hands do the same thing. I mean, you know, maybe this one is a little bit more flexible than the other one, but I don't see why they keep doing this. And what else you got? I remember this thing right here. This was when they were looking for, I think this stuff was called Thundrinium or Thundrillium. And this was like the tracker, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but this was like the tracker, if like, from what I remember, I think it is. And this was the key. Looks like the key. I could be wrong. Again, it's been a while since I watched classic Thundercats, but I have followed the books, and this was the key of Thundera, or the key of, it wasn't a Sword of Omens, the key of something. I forgot what it was. But yeah, you come with all these accessories inside the package, and I mean, this guy looks absolutely amazing. I mean, yeah, the pose they put him in the box is stupid. I don't like it per se, but he looks amazing. Look at that face sculpt. This is definitely Panthro right here. This is what Panthro looked like when I was coming up in the comic books. And his ears seem to have a little bit of a weirdness going on, but I'm not that meticulous about my figures and stuff like that, so it doesn't really bother me that much. But he looks amazing. Gosh, he looks just like cartoon Panthro. The face sculpt is great. I love the molding and the spikes within like the chest band, the chest straps and everything like that. The color palette, the coloring, everything is great on this guy. They did a fantastic job on him. I mean, you know, I was how can I say? I was a little bit upset with the way they did Lynx-O, but this right here, I think it's character representation perfect. I mean, it looks just like in the cartoon. Got the logo, got the Thundercats logo right here. You know, even got the little ninja shoes that he wore and everything. This is great. Look, with the little tassels on the back and the tassels back here. You know, I wouldn't suggest taking this off, although you can. But you know, like sometimes when they do things like this, the vinyl becomes worn and you won't be able to like put it back on after a while. Or I could be wrong. And it looks like, you know, I'm not gonna, this guy right here, this is gonna be one of my favorites right here. Compared to that other Panthro, and I will do a comparison with that one that came out, I think in like 2011, 2009 or something like that. This one is character perfect. It is spot on. Look at that face. It looks just like Panthro. Just like him. Nice bald, meaty head, everything. Got that 5 o'clock kitty shadow. This guy looks great. Great job, Mattel. Great job. I am very happy with this one. I was a little, you know, I didn't have my expectations up too much because I thought it was going to be like, meh. How they did, what's his name, Lynx-O? And Lynx-O's not that bad. It's just that, I don't know. It was just something about him I didn't like. I don't know what it was. He looked stumpy or whatever. I don't know what it was. But this one looks just like the cartoon. Exactly like the cartoon. Even down to the feet. I mean, like everything, it's just spot on. They did a great job. It's sad to see that this, more than likely, I highly doubt this line will continue. But yeah, he looks great. He looks great. So let's go into the articulation. I mean, like, you know, the head goes all the way around, arm goes all the way around. He has a swivel at the bicep, swivel at the elbow, a little, like, has some pivoting and twisting going on at the wrist and everything like that. This guy's good. This guy he's clean. Does he have a waist twist? Yes, he has a waist twist. He has a mild ab crunch, I mean, I wouldn't say like go wild with him. And I mean, like the leg only goes up so far because of the sculpting right here within like the crotch area and stuff like that. He has a nice bend at the knee right here. You know, no double hinge knee or anything. It's a solid knee. He has a side rocker on his foot and it can go up and down. No pivoting at the toe or anything like that. But I mean, like as a whole, this is a great figure. It's an absolutely amazing figure. I love it. Absolutely love it. This guy is great. I'm surprised with it. I'm glad. Very happy. Even has the cleft in his chin. Look at that. This guy looks amazing. So let's check him out with his weapons and stuff. Okay, and here we have him with the nunchucks in his hand, the cat paw nunchucks and stuff like that. And this chain really adds like a good detail or like great feel to it. And I mean, like the heft of this figure is pretty good, and the nunchucks look awesome in his hand like that. You're gonna have if you're a big Thundercats fan, you're gonna have fun playing with this. The nunchucks look great in his hand. This one right here, I think it connects to this right here, and you plug this. Look, it has a little hole right here that you can plug it into, right? And you plug it in right there, and I guess you put that onto there, and he holds it like he's doing like his spin move with it, like the. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Look. So it's like he's spinning it like. Yeah, man. This is cool. I really like this. I love the design, or like the windmill effect of the nunchucks and stuff like that. Like you're spinning them like. And you have the Thundrillium detector. I could be wrong, but I think this was a Thundranium or Thundrillium. It was one of the two. The Thundrillium detector that, you know, he would use to like detect Thundrillium and stuff like that. And the key, I only remember this key being in one episode of the Thundercats. I don't really remember it as being like a staple within the series. I could be wrong. But yeah, this figure is amazing. If you can pick this up, I think out of all of them, I really like Panthro the best out of all of the ones they have just released, that Mattel has released, or, you know, that they released within this series. I think this Panthro is absolutely amazing. And we're going to do a little side-by-side comparison of him with his homie. What's his name? Lynx-O. All right? So I got Lynx-O here. And we're going to see what this guy looks like next to Lynx-O. It seems like, if you ask me, he's a little bit, he's a little bit shorter than Lynx-O, if you ask me. But in the cartoon and in the comics, he was always more muscular than Lynx-O. But I don't know. Maybe he was shorter. I don't know. I got to go back and look at the cartoon and check again. But Yeah, they did a great job with him. It actually makes me want to play with both of these now. Don't get me wrong, I have been playing with Lynx-O, but now that I have another Thundercat to play with him with, I think I'll play with both. I'm starting to like Lynx-O even more, even though he was a little bit stumpy to me. But I understand what they were going for. But yeah, this is a definite pickup, and you will love the spikes on here. No, they're not sharp or anything. They're made out of a very soft vinyl plastic. So I mean, like, you can give it to a kid, but just be careful with them. I mean, like, they can't. I would say give it to somebody like 8 years old. But most collectors who are collecting these, they're adults anyway. So, but I mean, like, the sculpt, the detail, and everything on this character is spot on. I don't see any bleeding of paint or anything like that. I don't see any mishaps or anything like that. If you happen to like catch it or anything like that, just let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, I want to take this belt off, but I'm scared I won't be able to put it back on, because there's a lot of times when you do that with like this vinyl type plastic, you're able to take it off, but when you go to put it back on, they'd be like, nope, or it's just like a whole hassle you got to go through to put it right back on. He even has like the little wristband right here if you look real good. Look. Remember the metal bracelets or gauntlets he had, or the one he had? And he has a tie around his bicep right here and everything like that. This guy is good. Look at that face. And I love the kitty eyes that they used to give them, like the cat eyes they gave him. Great figure, Mattel. Excellent figure. So we're gonna check him out next to the, what do you call that one? That crappy one. But I purchased it anyway, back when they were out. From that anime version. Well, even though Thundercats was originally Japanese or Asian drawn, but yeah, we're gonna check them out next to that one, okay? Hold on. I don't know where I put that Panthro action figure, the one from 2010 through 2009. Whatever. All right, so this is it. I don't got another one. So as a whole, I think this figure is absolutely amazing within their line. And unfortunately, I don't think, well, Matty Collector is closed now. So I mean, like, I think from what I remember, I think they closed in December or January. I could be wrong. But I knew it was around about that time, and there was nothing talking about Thundercats or, you know, them having anyone else pick up the line. Basically, I would say Super 7 isn't, well, hopefully Super 7 will like pick it up, because Super 7 is doing like a lot of the Mattel stuff now anyway. So, I mean, you know, it's up for debate, and hopefully they'll grab it up. Pardon the light, it went out. And I found out what this hand is for. It's just a hand that you can move if you wanted to, or like pretty much like manipulate or bend so that you can have him hold the, what do you call this? The Thundrillium tracker right here. But I mean, like, you can do that with the other hand. I don't understand what they're doing with their hands, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, this figure is definitely, it's a must-have if you're a Thundercat fan. Like, I love Thundercats. Panthro was always my favorite. Actually, all of the Thundercats were. I actually loved Tiger because of his designs. I love the way, like, he had like that that orange, white, and black going on. But I've always loved all the Thundercats. Lynx-O was cool, but I was a big fan of like Panthro and Tigra and the other offshoot Thundercats and stuff like that. That was the one time where I actually enjoyed like the heroes versus the villains, because usually in the series I usually like the villains more than I do the heroes. Well, I like them in tandem with each other. But yeah, this guy is great. Pick him up. I definitely recommend Panthro within the Matty Collector line. So we can hope that Super 7 picks this back up. And I mean, like, you know, I've sent them a tweet, I've said things to him, everybody else has been screaming about him. But the thing is, the problem is that for some reason, Thundercats can never get a good following, or like whenever it gets, besides its initial release, whenever it comes out, it just doesn't do well. Like whenever they've reissued them or redid the figures, they never do well for some reason. And it has a great following, but it's just one of those things that just can't resell. I don't know. You know, give me your opinion down below as to why, like, maybe it just doesn't take off like it's supposed to, you know? But again, it's a great figure. This Panthro is absolutely amazing. And you know, I want to thank you fans and followers for coming through, checking out the channel and stuff. I don't think Lionel liked the fact that I'm giving him kudos so much or giving him praise so much. You know, I want to thank you guys for stopping through. This has been a very, very rough year for me. My mother's been sick. My dog, I think, is dying and everything like that. It's just been rough. It's been very rough. I've been running back and forth to the hospital with my mom and, you know, trying to handle some business. And, you know, life takes its toll and, you know, responsibilities come in. You got to pay bills, got to do this, got to do that. You know, but I have a ton of toys to review, a ton of action figures to review. A lot of stuff coming down the pipeline. I know I keep telling you guys this. I've just been busy. I've been very, very busy. And it's pretty much a one-man show here. You know, I have like friends and stuff help me out, which I greatly appreciate. And you fans, you know, give me inspiration and inspire me to keep going on and everything like that. So yeah, you know, there's just been a lot of things going on. So, you know, I appreciate you guys stopping by, and I appreciate each and every donation. Every time you guys come by, comment. Please be sure to smash the like button. Let me know what you want me to review. Trust me, I have a slew of things. I mean, a slew of things to like review. There's like boxes stacked up of like action figures that have to be reviewed and stuff like that. Okay. So again, I want to thank you guys very much for stopping through. I greatly appreciate it. I can't begin to stop thanking you guys. So with that being said, that brings this review to a close. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe here on YouTube and share this video. Also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and finally Twitch for more unedited dialogue, news, reviews, and gameplay. Finally, don't forget to hit the donate button. It's any little bit counts and it's greatly appreciated. Not to mention a portion of proceeds go to various charities. I'm Uncle Nerd. Thanks for tuning in. And don't forget, if you buy a toy, bust it open. Let me see. That Thigamaflange. I think it was, what was it called? The Semimaflange or something like that. Yeah, the Semimaflange. That's what it is. Okay, and this was the one that I was looking for. This is the Bandai one. And they're both standing about 6 inches and stuff like that. But yeah, here's a comparison. I had to look everywhere to find this guy right here because, I mean, it's been a while since I played with this guy. But yeah, this is the 2011 Panthro, and this is the modern day Mattel one that I totally love. So, I mean, Super 7, if you're listening to this or you see this video, try to grab this lineup and finish it up at least. I mean, you know, I want a Bengali and a couple other figures and stuff like that. Even try for the Berserkers and, you know, I would love to see that. So, everybody take care, okay? I told you I was going to find him. He was somewhere floating around here. But yeah, that's the 2011, I think 2010, and this is the classic revamp one. Okay, take care, everybody.